Okay, YouTube, so Paul Waits and Daisy here, day 66, another Thinking Thursday, and this is just strictly what I'm thinking. And I've been thinking a lot lately, and it's tough, man, because one of the big things that I'm doing right now is I'm reprogramming my brain. And so I want to share with you here how I'm doing it. One thing that I do is I listen to this, and I'll share the link right here, to a YouTube video, and it's all it is positive thinking. So you put that on at nighttime before you go to bed. You put it on, anytime that I have a spare moment to meditate or something like that. Like, I just don't watch the news anymore. I want nothing, absolutely less than nothing to do with the news. I could give a shit about what Donald Trump or the Democrats or anybody's doing. I don't care anymore. It's not that I don't even care about, COVID-19. It's just, it's all a lie. It's just, I don't want to hear about it anymore. I do not want to watch any national news. I don't want to be programmed with the rest of the sheep and follow that path. I just don't want to do it. I just want to be free from that and program my brain to positive thinking. Really concentrate, on different things, and as my life changes here, yesterday I read an article about the internet and like Goldman Sachs, and this is just what I'm thinking. They wrote an article about the internet that it was going to be porn, scams, and gambling. That's all the internet was good for. And that was 20 years ago, 25 years ago. They wrote that. And they're doing the same thing about this blockchain technology. They don't get it. They don't understand it. It's just like the internet. Nobody understood what it was going to do and what it was capable of and the invention that it was. But it was huge. It was bigger than big, and that's what blockchain is. It's like that component that makes the computer work even better. And nobody's truly understanding that. And when they do, it's going to be bigger than huge. And you hear all of this, and again, this is just what I'm thinking. You hear all of this right now, the biggest transfer of wealth in the history of the world. And, there's people that say, we've never seen anything like this in 100 years, and probably won't see anything like this for another 100 years. And they're talking about, and it's not Bitcoin, it's the blockchain technology. And so I'm thinking that, the guys that get in early, the guys that position themselves, the guys that understand it, the guys that have patience, the guys that make good choices. And here, I'll share this, my video on patience with you I did a couple weeks ago. It is one of the biggest keys in life. And, that's what I'm thinking. And it's just, if you have patience and you make good choices, good things are going to happen. It's just, that's the way it's going to go down. There's no other way for it to go. So anyway, Paul Bates, Daisy here. It's just our daily blog. Nothing exciting, too exciting yesterday. I did, though, however, this could be horrible news, but good news. But it also has to do with my patience. There was a trawler, and I was looking at the trawler, and I actually contacted the broker, and I talked to him for a few minutes, and what happened was, and I'll show you the boat here, this particular boat right here was listed for, let's say, $400K. Now it's a 2007, it's the exact boat that I'm looking for, but the guy dropped the price to $265,000, $269, somewhere around there. And then what happened was I called the broker, I talked to him, and the guy gave the boat away for free. Absolutely 100% free. Now I got the tax write-off. But my point to you is, had I been early enough and had I taken advantage of that opportunity and had I had, just make a phone call. That's all it took. There's a shot I could have got that boat for under 100K, and that would have been just an unbelievable trawler to have. But anyway, so yesterday I did take the time. I did call the one on the West Coast, the one I'm really interested in, and I just left him a message saying, hey, I want to be notified of any price drops. I want to know what's going on with the boat at all times. If it sells, please contact me. And that's this trawler right here. You can see the one that I'm looking at. Anyway, I'll put the link here too because it's kind of cool. It's just a beautiful boat. It's the one I'm looking at right now. It's going to need a lot of work to get it ready to go to Alaska, but that's my plans. You know what I'm saying? And yesterday, this is just things that I'm thinking. I'm like getting my head around the fact that this trip is going to happen. And my neighbors next door are they're from a little island called Anderson Island. I'll share with you here a link for a YouTube video showing you the Anderson Island. It's a super cool little island, but it's a good place for me to stop. I know people that can not work on the boat, but they know people that work on the boat. The guy has a big fishing boat down there. It's just a great contact, and it's right there on the Canadian Washington border, and there's a Costco. He can take me over to Costco to re-provision the boat to get ready to make that run through Canada and up to Alaska. So just an unbelievable opportunity, and I'm thinking that I need to take advantage of that. So that's one thing I'm thinking about the trip here, and that's where my mind is really, really at right now. It's really, really focused on the trip right now and what I can do to start preparing for the trip. You guys saw that I bought a dinghy last week, and that'll be part of the boat. It'll be part of the equipment on the boat. And another thing that I'm thinking is, that I can start slowly planning the trip. And I'm thinking I'm 2 to 3 years away from this trip. Luckily maybe 2 years, but for sure 3 years. Like when I turn 60 years old, it's pretty much got to happen or it's not going to happen. So that's my goal right now. My goal is just to be patient, hold on. You did your homework. You know what's going to happen here, and then just be patient, and good things will happen. Anyway, Paul Bates, Daisy, we love you guys. Peace out. Be good or be good at it. And we'll see you guys tomorrow for another Future Friday. That's going to be a fun one because we're going to go back to the future, and we made it to the trawler last Friday. So this Friday we're going to talk about getting on the trawler and that whole transition. Anyway, Paul and Daisy, we love you guys. Peace out, be good, and we'll see you tomorrow.